Hi everyone. I wanted to show you some of the new books that I bought throughout December and the last week, so first week of January. Also, I wanted to show you most of all my very first Happy Mail. Yay! So I got this two wonderful books, well, just before Christmas, literally like the last day when I came from work. That was Friday, I think, before Christmas, and the books were there, and it just made me so happy. That was the day when I actually got ill with the flu, so I was all miserable and feeling sorry for myself mostly. So that just basically put a massive smile on my face. So I wanted to thank you, Pixie, for gifting me those two beautiful books. I'll show you what they are. They both from, what is the publisher called? Editors of Chartwell Books, or Editors of Chartwell, I think they are listed as on the Amazon, I think. I've seen them. So I've got the Christmas one, which is great book, and it actually really has very nice, just wintry images like this one. I love this one, and there's a couple more, just, you know, so it's not just Christmas like this one, for example. They're just wintry, so it's great because I can continue to color Christmas, of course, but I wanted to color some just winter, and this book has actually quite a few, so looking forward to coloring in this one. It's very pretty. I love this type of images. There are a few like this. This one is kind of wintry as well, so this one, for example, is just so pretty, so cool. This one, I love those ones. And there is a very beautiful as well, I love that as well, this kind of crowd of snowmen. This is so pretty. That was a very nice, oh, this one, so beautiful. Very, very nice book. So yeah, I will be coloring in this one, and very aptly, astrology book. So I've got quite a few zodiac and astrology books that I haven't touched. So just for myself, even before the tags started showing up, I was thinking, okay, I'll make the zodiac my kind of theme for the year, like a dominant, if you like, theme for a year, kind of like I had mermaids for last year. So I thought that, and then this book arrived, and it just fits my theme so well. And also there are at least 2-year-long tags which have like a zodiac themes, which will help me as well on my kind of quest to make a dent in my zodiac and astrology book. And this one is really cool. Look at those. So it has like obviously it has the zodiac symbols, and there are those are really cool images. There are quite a few. Let me just find, oh, there's some more. Yeah, those are zodiac signs, of course. Those are very quirky. Love those too. And then you've got those ones, this style, which are very cool. And then you've got like elements, so earth and fire. Those are cool as well. Oh, those, I love those. Those are so nice, those images. This one in particular, very, very pretty. Yeah. And more zodiac signs. So it's just perfect. It's just perfect for my kind of theme that I wanted for this year, and really, really happy with this one. So yeah, those two beautiful books are my very first Happy Mail, and thank you so much, Pixie, for this wonderful gift. They're beautiful, very beautiful books. Thank you again. So yes, I've got those two books, and then I kind of accumulated a few since last haul. I got two Creative Heaven books. So this one is new. This is by Miriam Adato, and if you remember the Dreamscape one, which is I think the most popular of hers, there's a kind of like a patterns, swirly patterns, kind of like patterns or mandalas kind of thing, but I really like them. I actually have kind of a couple of ideas of what I want to do with a couple of those designs, so I think I'm going to get to them quite soon. I really like this one. I really like this one. I might actually copy this one because it's just so pretty that I can't get it out of my head, and even if I wanted to use other colors, I think those are just now stuck in my head, so I might need to copy those. There are some more examples, but I think this one is particularly pretty. So I've got one of Miriam Adato's books, and I also bought snowflake designs. There are also snowflake mandalas, which I'll get sometime later, but I just choose snowflake designs because they're slightly different. Just wanted to have some sort of snowflakes thingy. So yeah, they're quite cool. So yeah, I've got those two, and then I've got the Mythographic, the one that was released in December. It arrived just after I filmed the previous haul, so it kind of didn't make it to the previous haul. So yeah, this is by Alessandra Fusi, and I really like this one too. I think it's beautiful. I know that Alessandra Fusi is not the most popular one. That's her second Mythographic book. The previous one is Wanderlust. And I know she's not the most popular, but I really like those designs. So I intend to color in it. I think they're really pretty. So yeah, this one's really cool. Particularly cool, I think, this one. Yeah, I think it's a beautiful book. And yeah, Mythographic, all of the Mythographics are just auto buy for me. I love them all. And there is actually probably in a couple of days, no, not in a couple of days, it's I think end of January, I don't know, sometime in January. The next one is being released by Fabiana Atanasio, which I think has something to do with astrology as well, which is just perfect. So then I've got 3 books from Hachette. I mean, if you watched my previous videos, you know that I love those little books, and I have loads of them. So I bought 3 of the new ones that were released. I think there was 5 or 6 released, but I bought 3. So this one I already posted the flip through on the channel, so that's probably the one that people will like the most. Kawaii Dark by who's the Capucine Sauvignon, I think. Yeah, Capucine Sauvignon, and it's really cool. I like it. I really like it. It's kind of simple, but in a way that you can do something interesting with these images. It's not a chibi, despite the cover is not a chibi book. That's probably one of the like 2 chibi images in the whole entire book. It has a couple of cool dragons, like this one. There is one more. It has a couple of nice witches, and I love all of those kind of scary images. I mean, you know, the kind of the thinking or what they're talking about is little hearts. It's just so sweet. This one's really funny. This one's beautiful. I really like this one. And you know, all the kind of little speech bubbles are all with hearts, which I just think is adorable. Yeah, that's the second dragon, which is quite cool. Yeah, it's another witch. Again. So yeah, I think it's cool. I like it. I like this one really pretty. And there was another I think I missed the cupcake one, which was quite cool. Skull cupcake. And there is another one at the, oh, this one that I really like. With a little mummy. I think it's quite funny. So yeah, I like this one. Flip through on the channel, really happy to have this one. And then of the little ones, I've got animals of the forest. So these are just straightforward animals. Again, I like those little books. So just remember that they are quite small. I like the images, a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them are framed. I love the ones that are framed in particular. Oh, look at this one, so cute. So yeah, very sweet book. I will post a flip through. I haven't yet, but I will post a flip through because I just do all of those Hachette books. There are no huge amount of flip throughs on those, so if you want to have a look and pick one, then there is a playlist you can. Oh, that's a nice winter one. I may do that one. Oh, look how beautiful. Yeah, they're very pretty. I really like this one too. I mean, I knew I would like the three that I picked. I wasn't sure about the other two, which is why I didn't. I think they're cool, but I didn't want to just pick every single one of them. And this one is Oracles, and who's the Agnes Royer, I think. And this one is more about kind of tarot and yeah, that's that kind of. There's quite a few very cool mandalas. I like this one too. There are some wallpaper pages in those books. They always are, but I don't mind. I don't mind wallpaper pages. Sometimes I like to just doodle and color the wallpaper pages as well. And if not, I just ignore them. Don't bother me at all. So yeah, this one's quite cool as well. A lot of crystals to color. Yeah, very cool. So those are the new Hachette books that I picked up. I also got my pre-order of Klara Markova, which there are tons of flip-throughs, so you all seen it. Very intimidating, that book, but you know what, we're gonna tackle that eventually once I get my courage to do so. So yeah, new Klara Markova's book. I then picked up the next two of Angela Gonzalez. So this one is one of the first ones, I think. I don't know if the first though, but one that she released at the beginning, which is the fairies one. Again, there's a tons of flip throughs, so this is quite cool. Got this one, and also this is the brand new one, which is Milagritos of Love, which are just hearts, and this is just really sweet. Let me just show you. Oops. So you still have the characters with the huge eyes, which are just so cute in there, but they're mainly designs heart-shaped, kind of based on the hearts, just as the name suggests. So yeah, quite cool. Can be treated as mandalas, really. Very cool. And I think if you like kind of very bright colored, just like on the cover, Is that a different one? No, it's the same one. Just like on the cover, Mexican folk art kind of based designs, that would be perfect, which is why I like it. So I picked up this one. I got Camellia Angelkova. This is like not new, obviously. This is a winter miniatures, which I just didn't have. I bought winter miniatures, I think, last month or the month before. So I picked up the miniatures now. And I also picked up a new one, which is the woodland miniatures, which is just so cool. I love those ones. Those are my favorites ones, the miniatures, I think. And mandalas, but yeah, miniatures and mandalas. Houses, I'm not big on houses, coloring houses. So not my favorite. I also bought 2 of the Oli Colors books. Zodiac, which is fairly new for obvious reasons, because that's my theme. So I picked up this one because I really liked the sample pages that they posted. There is a flip through on the channel if you want to have a closer look. And of course I picked up mermaids, because this is one of the better mermaids books, the Amazon printed books that I've seen, and this is very cool. So I'm really excited. There are a couple more books that I like from this publisher, so I'll pick it up at some stage later on, but those are the first 2 and I'm excited for both. So yeah, those 2, and the last 2 are my purchases from Amazon Japan, and those are the again, flip throughs of 2 books are on the channel. This is the new Nelko Neko book, which turns out that seems to be quite controversial, because I think people like the cats one. Oh, that's so beautiful. But I'm not sure if a lot of people seems to be disappointed that this is the people book, not animals. I love it. I think it's beautiful. I like the previous one too. I love them both. They're very different, but they're both beautiful. And I love them both. So I love the cat mandala. So cool. So yeah, I think this is a beautiful book. I'm really happy to have it. And the next one, it's called Retro, I think, Retro Coloring Book or something like this. And this is from, oh, what's the author's name? Marika Togi. There you go. And that's the second book of Marika Togi, and the first one, hang on a second, there will be cut for editing here. I'll bring the first one. There you go. This is the first Marika Togi's book, so many of you might know and have this one. This is the fairy tale book. So that was the first one, and this is the new, as you see, is exactly the same size, exactly the same way it's published. They kind of match. And this one is not a fairy tale book. It has a lot of portraits, some wallpaper pages. Again, I don't mind them at all, because I think the rest is just absolutely stunning. And I like portraits, so yeah, very pretty. Just like the first one. First one is very beautiful too. Slightly different, obviously, because it's fairy tales, but I think they're both stunning. Flip through on the channel if you want to have a closer look to decide whether this is a book for you or not so much. So yeah, that obviously is, I bought a long time ago. So that's not part of this haul. But yeah, so that was all the books that I bought over the maybe, what, 5-ish kind of weeks or something. Some were pre-order, like this one. And the Mythographic one was pre-order as well. I always pre-order those. That's what this one, no, it wasn't pre-ordered. This one I just picked up because I've seen there is a new one. And the rest was kind of random purchases. And those 2 beautiful books were my very first Happy Mail. And again, thank you, Pixie. They are so beautiful. Definitely will be coloring them well, this month, I think, because I still am on my winter coloring. So enjoying, who knew? I'm enjoying coloring snow. Who knew? The more snow, the better. I quite like it. So there you go. I hope you enjoy it and that you found something interesting for yourself to have a look with the new books, and I will see you shortly. Bye!